feeling American?
I do.
Liam?
After this 4th of July, I feel very American.
Are you feeling cleansed?
Yes, I am.
Have you purged this 4th of July?
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I didn't.
Unfortunately. I just sat on my couch and watched TV.
I went to the batting cages.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
You know, very American.
Very American.
Very American.
Not quite as American as The Purge, but...
No, that's the most American.
Okay. Welcome into That Movie Show. Mike Wendt, Liam Stryker, Bill Neville producing, and we are covering the 2013 Purge.
Yeah, not the first Purge, but the First Purge.
The First Purge was released.
Well put.
That's very good, actually. The First Purge, of course, being released in theaters on July 4th, which was a few days ago. And we are covering the 2013 original film that started this franchise.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
Our first returning star.
Yeah. I mean, we might have to go back and check that.
I don't know.
Check that fact.
I just know that we did Training Day a couple
I'm sure
of weeks
somebody
ago.
popped up in No Holds Barred.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
But this is the Purge. This is America. This is our founding fathers, new founding fathers?
New founding fathers. So, here's the thing. I don't like this movie.
Okay.
I don't like this movie.
I love the first movie.
See, I
like the second one
I
better.
like the second and the third one.
Okay. So you're... Okay, so here's the thing. I found a lot of this. I found a lot of both of your opinions online of liking... feeling that the series escalated and feeling that the series got better. And I have feelings of the opposite.
Okay.
On this that we will get to. But first, I mean, as we are going to start this purge, we are going to cleanse ourselves.
Yeah.
Being that we are red-blooded American males.
Yeah, sure.
Bill, would you please announce the purge? Listeners are going to hate us.
This is not a test.
Yeah.
This is your emergency broadcast system
system.
announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
Yeah.
Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn.
Blessed
May
be
God
America.
be with you all.
At some point, there was some sort of divergent, and
Thank you, Bill.
there was some sort of divergent, and on one hand, we have the Handmaid's Tale future.
Yep.
And then on the other hand, we have this purge future. And I feel like we're at that crossroads in life.
Yeah, we're pretty much there.
I don't know which one we're gonna get.
I mean, I remember back in 2013, I had a lot of feelings about this movie. I watched the original the year it came out, and I had a lot of feelings about it. And I'm just going to throw it right out there and say Ethan Hawke is the smartest and the hero of this movie.
He is. That is an accurate statement.
And in my personal opinion, I'm just going to, again, right off the jump, before we even get to the business of this movie,
Yeah.
his entire family should have fucking died.
Oh, absolutely.
They should have been killed. His fucking son should have been murdered
all of them.
in front
all
of him.
them. This is part. So
I fucking hate his kid. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
is exactly how I felt in 2013 when I watched the movie. I remember watching it. I was doing an overnight
So-
shift at the radio station,
Yep.
watching this in the fucking station, and being like, I want to fucking murder that kid.
Yeah. So
Every part of him.
This is part of my problem with this movie, right? Now, we don't explicitly talk about it, so therefore I am basing this off of my own assumption. Based on dialogue that we talk about, we don't get the kids have lived in a world where this always happens.
Yeah.
This is not the...
It's the annual purge.
This is the annual purge. This is a thing, right?
It's
so much so,
2022.
right? So much so that Ethan Hawke, his job
Yeah.
is to sell these security systems to rich people. That's his job. So
he's in the purge prevention business.
Right. I have to assume that his children have grown up only in a world where the purge is a thing.
Yeah.
And I have this issue with young adult movies as well, and it's the same thing where, hey, kid that is only known the purge, and you only know this world, how are you so stupid to let this random person into the house?
The son is the reason this movie takes place.
Right. And I
get it. It has to happen to make the movie take place. But the son, the 12, 14-year-old son is the true villain of this movie.
Right. Because you look at it,
he gets his father killed.
He does. And you look at it,
Spoiler
and that's
alert.
my problem. That's my big problem with this movie, because I love the premise.
Okay.
I think that the premise is awesome. And I was really excited about it when I heard about it, and I found it to be kind of lame when it was just basically like at this one location, and it was just in this one house.
I have theories on that.
Well, I think it was just logistical of like, hey, we have this really cool idea, but we have to execute this movie first in order to spawn sequels.
Well, that to me is one of the genius things about what Blumhouse does. Blumhouse, the production company.
Right.
They're also the ones who did the Paranormal Activity.
Right.
Did
they also do
that
no,
whole series.
Saw was someone
they
different.
did Saw, but they did Paranormal Activity, and what they do great is they take an initial movie, do it really fucking small,
right,
really independent,
yes,
and then they somehow spawn it into a series. I mean, there's 5 Paranormal Activity movies, maybe 6.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There's now 4 Purge movies.
Right.
The other one they have is Unfriended.
That's right. There's going to be a second one.
The second one is coming out. I believe The Dark Web is coming out next week. So what Blumhouse does is they know how to spend their money appropriately.
They're very
they don't
smart.
piss their money away.
No, they're very smart with their money. Well, and they also make good quality choices. Having Ethan Hawke in this movie it's
a quality choice.
That's a quality choice.
It's a name star in this low budget. One room. I mean,
because
my other problem with people bitching about it only takes place in one house. Reservoir Dogs took place in a warehouse.
Right,
it's a great fucking movie.
See, and that's my thing.
I understand there's some flashbacks, but it pretty much took back in the warehouse.
My issue isn't the fact that it just takes place in the one location; it's that the premise of the movie, is about this world.
Yes,
it's
correct.
about this world, and I wanted to see this world. I at least wanted to. I was okay with the majority of the movie taking place in this house.
Is that why you enjoyed the sequels more?
I enjoyed the sequels more because of that.
Yeah.
Because I get to see the world, and I find that to be
I enjoyed the world. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I enjoyed the progression.
Yeah, look.
But as someone watching a movie, I thought this. I still feel this movie gets a bad rap.
Yeah,
as a bad movie, where it's like it's a concise little fucking movie.
I don't think it's a bad movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't say bad movie.
I just like the second one better.
My issue is that that's my biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve in movies is when a character has been told one thing their entire life, and based on no actual evidence.
All the assumption the son sucks.
Yeah, but again, and this is a writing thing where it's like the entire premise of the series Divergent with Cheyenne Woodley, right, is based off of this idea that this girl lives in this system where everything is decided for her, and for no discernible reason, right, she's just like, I got a buck authority, and it's just like, Christ, nothing in your world has ever led you to that decision. You know, the opposite, right? You look at the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is way better because Katniss Everdeen, her whole motivation is, I gotta save my sister and my mom, and that's, I don't care about a revolution. I want no part of it. I don't care. I'm just trying to save my sister. Right? Her goal isn't to overthrow the government. Right? And so that's why this
Stop
annoys me.
playing with that thing.
That's why this annoys me. It annoys me because this idiot kid who's probably been through at the very least 12 purges.
Yeah, at least.
Right? All of a sudden, for no discernible reason.
Well, the guy was in peril.
Right, but that can't be the first time. This can't be the first time that some
100%
homeless guy
agree.
ran up to try and let him in.
It can't be the first time he saw somebody on the security cameras
Getting
in
murdered.
trouble, getting murdered.
Because the whole point is that the security...
Unless this is the first time the parents slipped.
Right, or this is,
like the parents could have just kept them sheltered away from the cameras.
Right.
Which would have been probably a smart thing.
But they also would have had... They have to tell me that. Because then...
They have to tell you that.
Right.
I agree 100%.
Because then that becomes the moment.
Oh, I agree.
Right?
It would change my whole feeling about this kid.
Right.
Because my feeling is this kid should be shot in the face 3 times.
Yeah, right.
With a heavy shotgun.
Right. And then the neighbors at the
He
end.
sucked.
The neighbors at the end.
We'll get there. All right, the business of it, The Purge 2013 came out, let's see, June 7th, 2013. It had a $3 million budget, came back with $89.3 million at the box office. It was a success. Produced by Blumhouse Productions in association with Michael Bay and Platinum Dunes. Written and directed by James DeMonaco. James DeMonaco wrote and directed the first 3 movies. He also did Purge Anarchy and Purge Election Day. He wrote, I don't believe he directed the latest one that came out on the 4th.
Yeah, probably not.
But yeah, it's a success.
Yeah.
And it's stereotypical what this company Blumhouse does. They take a independent horror movie and do it very fucking well on a very low budget,
Right.
and then build it into something bigger. And that's what they've done with The Purge. I mean, because it's leaps and bounds. You go from this first movie, and I think that's also why the comparisons are so drastic,
Right.
between the sequels and the original.
Yeah.
Because the original it's a $3 million movie shot primarily in one fucking house.
Yep.
And the 2 sequels, not counting the one that just came out, the 2 sequels are all worldly.
Yeah, sprawling.
They are all over the fucking place.
Yep. Sprawling over a cityscape, and I just...
Multiple gangs of purges.
Yes, right.
Not just a family trying to survive.
And again, I respect the shit out of this because I love the idea that
This is a movie I feel I could make.
Right.
I feel that's why I adhere myself to a movie like this or the first Paranormal Activity. It's like,
right.
I get it.
You can make this movie.
I get it. Like, I see everything you can do with this.
And what I like about it is and maybe this is, there's a couple of like individual things because it's not the movie's fault because the movie is well executed, right? But it's like, I have this as the creator of this, The Purge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the concept of it. I have this awesome world that I've created in my head,
right.
And I do a great job of explaining what that world is, but I never show you what the world is because, like, on the flip side, right? And I don't know if we did this movie. I think we did. The Strangers?
Nope.
No, we didn't do The Strangers in this movie, in this show? Okay. Well, The Strangers...
Well, for a more topical reference, it's also kind of the Jaws concept.
Right.
Where they don't show you the shark.
Right. They don't... Yeah, but, The Strangers takes place in one house.
Okay.
And that movie's done very well, and I appreciate that movie, and I really like that movie. And it's because it's about that location. It's about that isolated location, whereas your concept is about this all-worldly thing. And, yeah, I don't need to know who the villains are, because that's not important. Right. I don't care about that. I don't care about the homeless vet that turns out to be the swellest swell guy, right? It's the fact that I'm like, damn, man, I wanted to start here and I wanted to leave.
It was also it's one of those things. Talking about, like, for lack of a better term, time capsule movies. Movies like this, movies like is it Who's Next or the
You're
one
Next,
the one with the sheet mask.
Yeah, You're Next.
Yeah.
The Wyatt family.
The Wyatt family movie. That one. Yeah, exactly. Everybody in media got a fucking sheet mask.
Yeah.
And High Tension was another one. It was
Oh,
made,
yeah.
It's a great movie,
With
but
a very interesting twist at the end.
but made very similar. It's very isolated.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I love movies like that because it lets the people creating the movie chew the shit out of the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Ethan Hawke does a great job of doing this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so basically there's also the boyfriend who annoys the hell out of me. So we're
Thankfully, he's dispatched early in the movie.
Yeah, because we think that he's going to be the villain of the movie because he wants to murder Ethan Hawke. Whether it's overt at the beginning or not, he's in love with the daughter, and the daughter is like, "We can't tell my dad."
All right. Let's start poking holes in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. Seriously. Because how old is this daughter?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also,
Okay. Because the problem Ethan Hawke supposedly has
he's older.
The problem the father
Yeah.
has is he's older.
Right.
He's too old for her to date.
Right.
How old is she?
Yeah, well, right, because we don't know. We don't know the actual ages of the kids. Also, real annoying. That girl is in her schoolgirl uniform.
The whole movie.
The whole movie.
It's so distracting.
It is.
All right.
That is the Michael Bay influence of this movie.
Just got to keep characters in their characters.
Yeah. Because you look at it and it's just like, yeah, you know what would help? It would help if this guy was 21 and she was 16.
Like I'm gonna put myself out there for a second. It would help if he looked like me,
right?
And she looked like her. Like if she was dating a really like physically older fucking dude.
Yes, an adult.
Like,
Because
I watched it 3 times this week.
Right.
Okay.
At no point
and I'm like,
they look like they
look contemporary.
Right. Well, the first time I saw that movie, I missed that.
The actress, while making this movie in 2013, 23 years old.
Yeah, right.
She has to be playing 14 to 12.
No, see, I think she's playing 16 to 18.
Well, he said he was 18.
Oh, he was 18?
He did say he was 18.
Oh, then
she has to be.
She has to.
She has to be at least 14.
Right. And that makes no sense because she doesn't look 14.
None.
Right, because the boy looks 14.
She was 23 years old in this movie.
Yeah.
And he does say, I'm 18 years old.
Yeah.
God, what did he? All right. Tweet us at Mike Wendt, at Liam NEI, at Bill Neville NEI. Let us know if you know the exact quote because I want to say he either says that he's 18 or that she's almost 18.
Right.
Either way, this fucking storyline doesn't make sense.
No, because it was poor casting, right? You had a 23-year-old girl. So
I mean, she was very attractive. It
Yeah,
was
right.
pretty great casting.
Well, again, it depends on which story you're more interested
pretty good.
It depends on which story you're more interested in.
She filled that outfit out.
Right. The outfit was great.
Fantastic.
And to ogle a 23-year-old girl makes everybody feel better.
And as for Henry, now here's my problem with Henry. Okay.
That remote controlled burnt baby car?
No, Henry was a boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Henry was a boyfriend. My problem with Henry, the boyfriend, wasn't so much the age discrepancy, wasn't so much any of the bullshit, just the fact that he was the one who stopped the sex.
Right.
Like they were ready to fucking get down to getting down.
Do it.
And he's like, wait, I need to talk to your father.
Why?
Lesson number 1, if you're going to kill a girl's father, you fuck her first.
Right, because she's going to be mad about it.
Yeah, definitely. 100% of the time. It doesn't matter if you're justified or not. You have sex before killing your girlfriend's father.
Yeah, that is life 101.
That's Mickey and Mallory 101.
Yeah, right. That's the 101 shit, man. God, I haven't.
But he's the one that stopped it.
Right. Yes.
Wait.
I gotta go.
I gotta talk to your dad.
Why? Why?
Stop it.
Yeah, and so then he instead of just shooting him, like does that classic like, hey, turn around and then opens fire.
Yep.
It's like, holy crap, man. Holy crap.
This is all happening. So let's build up. But we kind of did already. Of course, Ethan Hawke he sells Purge security.
Yeah, that's his whole deal. Is he sells
that's
the security?
His deal. It takes place in 2022.
Yes.
Okay. James Sandin is Ethan Hawke, and he lives in a gated community.
Yes, which is another issue.
Yep, we'll get there. Lives in a gated community with a bunch of very affluential, rich, mixed families.
Yeah.
And he sells Purge security. He sells the fucking
steel doors.
The steel doors that you drop when the alarm that Bill played goes off.
Right.
And he gets home after finding out that he is the number one salesman.
Right.
So he's made a fuckload of money.
Yeah, he's very rich. He's very, very rich. The family's very well off.
The cunty neighbors show up and explain exactly how rich they are.
Yeah.
And exactly how much they're liked or not so much liked in the community.
Right.
Because the neighbors have bought Ethan Hawke's security systems.
Correct.
So
they're pissy about it.
They're a little pissy about it. The blonde neighbor, who I'm trying to find at this very moment, but I can't, says basically that this neighborhood paid for your addition.
Yeah, right.
It's a beautiful home.
Right. That's
there is a couple of wide shots of the home. It's a very
nice home. It is a very, very nice home.
Mm-hmm. So we have dinner.
Yes.
We have dinner. We use the word dormitorium in dinner.
Yeah, sure.
It's fucking stupid, but whatever. It just makes Ethan Hawke look older. And we're also introduced to the family.
Right, which we've already talked about. The only person we haven't talked about is the mom.
Yeah. But the kid also is more weird than we've explained.
Yeah, but
he has his mechanical robot.
Yeah,
his weird burnt up fucking baby doll.
Yeah, which is weird.
It's weird as shit to begin with. The fact that he has a robotic doll that has basically virtual reality, for lack of a better term. He's hooked up with glasses.
Yeah, he's just basically looking through the camera with the glasses.
Yeah, so he's got a live feed from the doll's eyes to his glasses, and this doll looks like it was through fucking Grenada.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
He said it looks like Chucky at the end of Chucky 1.
It's a fucking nightmare. Like, you couldn't get a better doll to just poke eyes out of?
Well, it's just the whole thing. The whole thing's really weird. The kid's really weird.
And he's constantly fucking spooking the shit out of his mom.
Right. And like looking up her skirt, and it's like, oh, now I see. Just because she played Cersei doesn't mean
you know who the actress is. I do not.
So the actress
playing the mom.
The playing the mom is the same actress that plays Cersei on Game of Thrones. I will get her name in a second. Lena Headey.
English. She is English.
Yes.
Lena Headey? Headey.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so so she plays the wife, and she's just like a normal lady, and because like this family doesn't partake in the purge, they're not excited people about it.
Well, because of what he does,
right?
They don't have to.
Well, they also don't have to, but they also
they don't discourage it. Because we learned that through the blue flowers.
Right.
Because there's little hints and notes and stuff as he's driving up. You hear the talk radio station. Buy your blue flowers. Put your blue flowers out to make sure you let people know you support the purge, but you're not taking part.
Yeah, right. So because that's all part of the world building. Because the world building's great. The new founding fathers, all that's very fun.
Right.
But yeah, so. Now to get to the main crux, because like the
Wikipedia actually helps me here. So apparently Zoe, the daughter, is supposed to be 17 years old.
Yeah.
And the son Charlie is 14 years old.
Okay.
17-year-old dating an 18-year-old, not a big fucking deal, pal.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
Right.
In a world where the purge exists, there's a lot bigger fucking problems.
Right. Okay. So let's get to the part.
Again, it's not like he looks like me.
Right. He's not a 35-year-old man. It's not a 35-year-old man. So basically, Purge happens.
Purge happens.
We get the boyfriend shooting the dad.
He comes down. He comes down at the same exact time, coincidentally, that Charlie opens up.
Right, because a homeless man has run
the security system.
Yeah, the homeless man has run up and is trying to hide. He's like, I need help. People are trying to kill me because it's the Purge.
Right.
So, basically, a bunch of nonsense maniacs show up at the house.
So Edwin Hodge plays the veteran. I'm gonna
because he wears a jacket.
He actually has a fun name. Bloody Stranger.
Bloody Stranger, yes.
Bloody Stranger is his credit. Edwin Hodge is actually, fun fact, he's the only character that shows up in all of the first 3 Purge movies as the same character.
Edwin Hodge?
Yep.
Does he?
The Bloody Stranger, trust me, I've watched him.
Wow.
The Bloody Stranger has quite an arc.
Okay.
And one that probably, if you're watching the first movie, you would not expect.
Yeah.
But yeah, Edwin Hodge as a Bloody Stranger shows up in Purge Anarchy and Purge Election Year as the same exact character.
Oh, good for him.
And he in the last one, in Election Year, he actually gets a name called Dante Bishop.
Oh, good for him.
There you go. He goes from Bloody Stranger in the first 2 movies to Dante Bishop. But he plays the same character. He's a anti-Purge vigilante type.
Okay.
And in the second one, he's with Michael K. Williams from The Wire.
Okay.
Yeah. That group.
Yeah.
And then he basically takes that Michael K. Williams role in the third one.
Right. Okay. That's right.
But still, kind of cool through line.
Yeah.
Also, this is the only movie that doesn't feature, what's his name? Crossbone from Marvel.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
He's in the other 2 movies.
Yes, he is. And he plays basically
He plays Leo, the Secret Service officer.
Right.
What the fuck's his name?
Not important. Not important for this
James
one.
Grillo.
Okay.
James
yes.
Grillo. There you go.
Yeah.
So James Grillo shows up as basically Ethan Hawke.
Yes. Yeah.
They want Ethan Hawke, but he's like, come on, really?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to do more of these.
I have 10 years of Before Sunshine to do.
Yeah, right. Right. Isn't he also in Boyhood?
That was the one I was trying to think of.
Yeah, Boyhood.
Whatever movie took 10 fucking years to make.
Yeah, I
I
gotta make Boyhood. It's gonna take this decade.
That one. So the white people show up.
Yeah, the white people show up, and they're creepy as fuck.
His name is spelled R-H-Y-S.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Ryan
Wakefield. I'm going with Rise Wakefield, but he's the lead.
Oh, Bill.
It's pronounced Reese.
Reese.
Yeah.
Witherspoon.
Reese Wakefield, and he plays the polite leader.
Yes, he's very nice
of this group.
He's very charming.
He was cast day of.
No.
Fucking day of.
Oh, you crushed it, bro. You crushed it.
He either cared very little or so much about this.
Yeah.
I can't tell which one.
Oh, he did a great job.
Are we talking about the guy that looks like Donald Trump Jr.?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was cast the day he started.
That's so fun.
That's a fun little casting note.
That's really fun. Because he did a great job.
Yep.
He was really, really good.
He was fantastic.
Yeah. So
he made the movie.
He did. He does make the movie because
he expelled what the Purge was.
Right. He does a great job of representing that it's like, look, here's the deal. We can do this, so we're going to do this.
We're allowed.
And look,
it's a constitutional right.
We are basically on a fox hunt.
Right.
Without the horn, we're doing a fox hunt, and this guy ended up in your house. If you would kindly let him go.
Give us our fox.
Yeah, give us our fox so we can continue our night.
Right.
I don't care about you. I don't want to hurt you. I just want my fox. That's essentially what these people have shown up to do. And again, this is where the writing of this movie is just annoying because Ethan Hawke is like, let's get this guy the fuck out.
Again, Ethan Hawke is the smartest person in this movie, and he's the hero in this movie.
Yes.
And he's the one that dies in this movie.
Yes.
This movie is the anti-movie.
You're right. Because this guy is the only one.
Immediately, he's just like,
Let's get
okay,
him.
cool.
I'll find him. We'll get him out.
Black guy, you're getting out.
Yeah.
That's
Get
what's
out of my
gonna happen.
house. Get out of my house. I didn't want you in here. My stupid son let you in. Son, you're getting out too.
I would have thrown the son over the balcony.
Yeah.
So I would have
Yeah.
thrown him over first.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here, you stupid knucklehead.
bloody stranger, I'll get to you. First, I'm grabbing Charlie.
Yeah.
I'm tossing him and his fucking weird burnt doll robot the fuck over.
First of all, you two, you're going outside. I don't care if you hang out with the maniacs, but you are not welcome back in
the
here.
psycho lesbians, they can eat you. I don't give a shit.
I don't care. You're an idiot.
I
also,
killed my daughter's boyfriend.
Also, daughter, you're out too for letting that idiot in. The wife, you're the only person I like. We're gonna start over.
Maybe.
Maybe. But we're gonna try. We're gonna kill.
There might be a hard reset on Ethan Hawke's character.
Yeah, we are going to murder the kids, send their ass outside, and we're trying a family again. Cause fuck them. They fucked us.
We fucked up the first time. We need a mulligan.
Yeah, we need a mulligan.
We need a mulligan on this whole deal.
Honey, go start the bathtub. Drown them both. God. And so finally, the psychos outside are like, if you can't find them, we're coming in.
Right.
And so Ethan Hawke's.
And I love how calm
Yeah.
he is. Reese, Bill? Yes. Reese.
Yes, Reese.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon.
I love how calm Reese Wakefield is.
Yes.
Come on. It's a town in the state, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I love how calm he is. He's just like, look, if you don't serve us the filthy swine, we're going to come in.
Yeah, we're just going to come
And
in.
I love the use of words.
Yeah.
The filthy swine.
Yeah.
He's not being racist.
No. No.
He's just like he's a homeless piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he had the audacity to fight back.
Yeah, we're going to kill him. And
He is ours to purge.
yeah, we're going to kill him.
So let us purge.
Right.
Please, let us cleanse our souls as good red-blooded Americans as yourself.
Yeah. And so
Mr. Simpson.
So herein lies flaw number one I have with the security system.
Yeah.
How in the blue hell do you have a purge security system in which the power can be cut?
Oh well. First of all, even better than that. That one's a flaw on the maniacs. That one's a flaw on the psychos. Cutting the power while they tell them, okay, go look for this guy
Right.
in your big ass house.
Yeah, right.
And with all this security shit. But the first thing we're going to do is cut the fucking power. That was on them.
Yeah, right.
Because you made it a lot harder. Like, because he comes back.
Yeah.
Reese comes back, and he's like, why haven't you delivered the filthy swine to us? My answer would have been, motherfucker, you cut the power. It's dark as shit, and there's a big-ass house. I got
Right.
my kids.
I got my
I
stupid-
can't find him.
Yeah, I'm trying to
He's
find him.
hiding.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him.
I'm
And you-
looking. I want to help. We're on the same page, pal.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Bump it.
Yeah, bump it through the
Bump
glass.
it.
Bump it through the glass.
I got this.
Yeah, but
Can you give me some light?
Yeah.
Let there be fucking light, as your God would say.
Yeah, why? It's so nonsensical. Why is there an ability to have a security system without a backup generator?
Well, here's the thing about Ethan Hawke's company. They're full of shit.
Yeah.
They're based on a sham.
Yeah.
So Ethan Hawke, and he even kind of alludes to that when the wife asks him, can they actually get into the house?
Right.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
This thing was built for show,
Yeah.
not for go.
It's fucking seatbelts on an airplane.
It's
seatbelts on an airplane.
It's bullshit. It looks good, and people stay the fuck away.
Right.
But if they try it, well,
Yeah.
we might want the next fucking camel to Calcutta because we're fucked.
Yeah, right. So, sure enough, maniacs break in. And now there's maniacs in the house.
Yep.
And there's all sorts of nonsense happening.
There's all sorts of killing, all
Right.
all kinds of blood.
And then so finally poor Ethan Hawke. He just wanted everybody.
He just wanted a calm dinner.
Yeah.
He wanted to watch a movie with his wife.
Yeah, he was
That's
like-
actually what he said in the beginning. He's like, let's watch a movie, honey.
Yeah.
He just wanted to watch a movie.
Just want to watch a
You
movie.
can relate to this guy.
Yeah. Look.
He's our guy.
Yeah.
He's the everyman. He made a buck. It was a bullshit buck, but it was still a buck
Right.
that he made for his family. He built a nice home. His fucking spoiled ass kids, they don't know the difference.
Right.
His wife, she don't really know the difference. She's just worried about not getting invited to the next cookie party down the street. All he wants to do is just shut the gates, watch a fucking movie.
Right. That's it, man.
Close the gates. Let's watch Touch of Evil, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's watch Charlton Heston playing Mexican. It's all cool. No? Oh, I got a shotgun, motherfuckers? Great.
Yeah,
Great. I went to college for this shit?
Yeah, great. Oh God, of course.
So
So
he
poor
has quite an arsenal, though.
Yeah, he does. He's got a sweet ass shotgun.
He's not a dummy.
No, he still has the guns.
Because even when they're shutting down the system, like he opens up this cabinet
yeah.
earlier on in the movie, and he's like, just in case, and pulls out like a big ass 357.
Yeah, huge.
And it's amidst a whole mess of cool ass guns,
Yes, right. He's got a lot.
including his weird pump action gun.
Yeah, it was weird. It's like a super soaker.
It's basically it's a 12 gauge shotgun transformed into a super soaker.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's great.
It's weird, but
I
it's cool.
would love that.
Right.
So,
Yeah. So poor Ethan Hawke dies. Right.
he kills a lot of people before.
Oh, he murders a lot of people. Everybody's dying.
There's a lot of fun in murdering before that happens.
Yeah, because the neighbors come in, right?
Well, no, that's at the end. That's after he dies.
Oh, that is after he dies. Okay.
Because he gets into the fight. He hits the guy with the pool fucking balls.
Yeah, right. He starts beating the guy with the balls.
There's a whole brawl happening.
Yes.
It's a whole bunch of fun.
Yes.
a bunch of fun and shotguns, but still, the polite leader
Yes, he is.
turns the corner.
Yeah, and he just like walks into the knife, right? Is that how he dies?
Yeah, that cliche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, oh no. Oh.
He shotguns and kills a bunch of people.
Basically all of them, except for the
And
polite
then
leader.
he's like, okay, cool. I'm going to go find my family. Ethan Hawke, by the way,
Yeah.
pronouns pal. And he basically turns and he's like, all right, I'm going to find my family.
Yeah.
Turns that corner. Bang. Into fucking Crocodile Dundee's knife.
Yeah, right. And he's cooked.
And again, chewing the fuck out of what limited time he had.
Right.
Reese Wakefield.
Yeah.
How did this guy not get a fucking Academy Award nomination? At least a Golden Globe, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, of course.
Because he does the whole psycho, like the comforting psycho where he leans him down. He's like, thank you so much for this most important purge.
Yeah, right.
This has been an amazing experience.
Yeah, right. He's
Now go,
into that good night.
Mr. Simpson, into that good night.
Yeah.
Go.
Ah.
I will fucking kill your family.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking kill the rest of your family, and it's gonna be great. Yeah. So then the neighbors show up and basically help take out the rest of them.
Not quite yet.
Jesus.
Because polite stranger, while mom and shitty son
Yeah.
are comforting the already dead, but
Yeah.
still grasping at his last breath,
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke on the steps, the polite stranger turns the corner and says a couple of fun little words,
Yeah. Right.
and then gets gunned to fuck by the daughter.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah. She blows him away.
She blows the fuck out of him. Now,
No, she blows him away.
yeah,
She doesn't blow him. Sorry. Pronouns.
she was 23. Sorry. Sorry. It's
Yes.
okay to make that mistake. But still more people come.
Are in the house. Yeah.
They're still in the house. His crew.
His crew's still in the house.
His crew
Yeah.
still has a few more people
Right. And that's
in weird ass masks.
Yeah. Right.
So they pounce.
Right.
And that's when the neighbors turn into fucking Rambo.
Yeah. They just show up.
like out of nowhere. Like they're not even by the front door. They're like in the living room. They've been there the whole fucking time.
Right. They like come through
Which leads to why they're there. But they're there the whole fucking time. They're just chilling. They're waiting for the whole thing to happen. It's like, okay, well, he's dead. Let's just cap these motherfuckers and torture the fuck out of the family.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and then you find out that the neighbors are pissed off.
The neighbors are pissed, as we kind of learned in the beginning.
Right, yeah. Because they're like, we paid for all of your safety and...
we bought into your bullshit.
Right.
And then we saw, literally, the woman says, we saw your security system come down. And we felt it was our moment to cleanse ourselves.
Right.
I love the phrasing, by the way.
Yeah, the cleansing.
Cleansing. I love that phrasing of we need to kill motherfuckers.
Yeah, right.
We need to cleanse ourselves.
Right.
Of our hatred.
Of you.
Of you.
Right.
And all of a sudden, shitty son.
Yep.
His robot starts fucking...
beeping around.
Moving around.
Yeah, and you find out that it's
and then Black Stranger Cole cocks a dude and then puts a fucking gun to the blonde chick's head.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, all right then. What's happening now? So he looks at the wife. He's like, your call. Like,
yeah, what do you want to do?
We can purge the fuck out these motherfuckers.
Yeah, let's murder all of them.
But she goes with the alternative, which of course is we're gonna ride the rest of this fucking night out in peace. So they all sit around, all the neighbors.
Yeah, they sit around the table.
They sit around this 20+ person, beautiful pearl white dining room table, and they're sitting in silence.
Yeah.
Until the wife decides, I'm gonna fuck with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, right.
Did you like her purge party?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Did you like her purge party? And the guy's like, fuck you. He's like, did you like her purge party? And the blonde chick reaches in, tries to grab at the shotgun. She takes the butt end
and just
busts every part of her face apart.
Yes.
And then slams her twice.
Yes.
On this beautiful glass table and says, we are going to ride this night out in peace and quiet.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the black guy's just got a
gun.
He's got a gun.
He's ready
at her head.
Yeah, he's just ready to kill her.
And then the siren.
Yeah, and then the purge ends.
Purge ends 7 a.m.
Yeah.
As you do.
As you do. And then, we're going to go back to being civilized people.
Now we're cool.
See you next year.
Yeah, exactly. There is there's many a bunch of comedy folks have done YouTube videos about the day after the purge.
Oh yeah.
My favorite was the mock Denny's commercial.
No, I've never seen that one.
I have to pull it up in a second.
We're gonna have to post a bunch of them.
I'll shoot it out to the Twitter at Mike Wendt, at Liam NAI, at Bill Neville NAI, at New Age Pop. It's, if you're watching the video, it's right there. But it's probably the best thing where it's like it comes right down to that moment at 7 a.m. and they're ready to kill this guy and the horn goes off. And like, shit! Why do we have to walk so slow? Because it looked fucking cool. It did look fucking cool. Shit! You want to go to Denny's, man? And Denny's? The three of them are looking at this guy they're about to kill, asking him if he wants to go to Denny's.
Yeah.
Cut to.
They're all sitting there at Denny's.
With this guy who's covered in blood, and they're just sitting there eating their fucking pancakes.
Yeah, their Grand Slams.
Enjoying it. And finally the one guy goes, sorry we killed the rest of your family, man. That's on me.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And he just looks at him in this fucking look, and they all just kind of stand up and pick up their doggy bags.
Yeah.
And they're like, do we pat him on the back? Just fucking leave him.
See, there's so many cool things, and I understand where they've gone with like the political commentary, because this is the end of the movie. The movie's over and the credits roll, and as the credits roll, they like tell you which people like purged the most.
Texas, biggest purge.
Yeah. You know,
God damn, go big or go home.
Yeah,
in
people
fucking
who
Texas.
people who participated in the purge. And I understand where they've gone with the like political commentary of this. Obviously,
well, they
that's
had
kind
to.
of that's obviously where this franchise is going.
They had
but
to.
there are so many cool opportunities because I would love for a heist. Like a heist movie to happen while the purge is going on.
Well, that's always the funniest thing. It's like, and all the commentary, all the YouTube commentaries I see on this this movie is it's a movie based where everything is legal, including murder, but all anybody wants to do is murder.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to like I'd go to Best Buy and fucking pad
Loot a bunch of
my
shit.
Blu-ray collection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Like I'll be honest. Honestly, I wouldn't be totally against the purge.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be totally against it.
Yeah.
I think I could survive a year or two.
Yeah, you could survive a year or two.
A year or two.
Yeah.
I think I could pass it. Then I get lazy.
Yeah.
Because after you survive a year or two, then you get lazy, and then it's like then you just kind of like I'm just gonna roll out. Fucking dead.
Well, the other thing too is you know, I think most people are lazy in the sense of like if we had a metal door, and you know what I mean, people wouldn't get in.
You need a metal house.
Yeah, well, I don't think you need a metal house. You know, like if you had like a
Have you
storm,
seen Purge 3?
Yeah, but I think if you
They got chainsaws.
Yeah, but again, I'm talking about like real people. I'm talking like real people. I think that for like the most part, like
I also think I don't piss enough people off.
Right,
That
right.
I would be in that much trouble for a few years.
Right. I don't think anybody would want to
I think
murder
if the
me.
purge was a thing, in 3 or 4 years, I'd piss enough people off.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
you
maybe
know,
that.
you know, almost in joking.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Like you walk out on a bar tab or something like, no, see you on Purge night, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Of course.
You know what I mean? That's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm kind of okay with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a Purge TV show coming out
Oh, that's fun.
on USA Network.
Of course.
Of course it is.
It's hosted by Todd Chrisley.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
It's starting in September. So,
Cool.
First week in September. They just released the first trailer. It's actually I tweeted out this morning. It's at Mike Wendt, MikeWendt. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to keep expanding the shit out of this universe,
Which is cool. Which is great.
Is what you want because, like you said, the thing about this movie is it was so isolated.
Right.
So you want to see the rest of it, and with the sequels, I like the sequels.
Yes.
I did like them.
Yeah.
I feel there was
Like
points where they
the-
went a bit extreme.
It's like here's the thing. I've talked about how I
The
didn't
third one, the guy had a tracer bullet where they were tracking him.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, relax.
Look, if we're talking about isolated movies,
Okay.
If we're talking about isolated movies, the first one is the best movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
That's probably the best movie. I just don't like it in the franchise
Okay.
because I think the franchise goes in a different direction.
Well, it definitely does.
Yeah, it goes in
Because of budget.
Yeah, because of the budget.
we can expand.
Yeah, we can make a whole city. We can take over Rhode Island.
But that's another thing. They've been filming since the third one and the fourth one. They've filmed in Rhode Island. But that's again what I talked about earlier about Blumhouse. I mean, even if you go back to the Paranormal Activities,
Right.
the first one was one house,
Yeah.
security camera shit.
Well, and
then it's like each movie they grew a little bit more.
Well, it's like they also
to the point of just being all of Los Angeles,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Which in my opinion, kind of ended the franchise. I don't want to say ruined it, but ended it. It's like, all right,
Well-
we get it.
Well, it's like also, where do you go? Because I'm pretty sure the last one, at least the last one I saw, ended with like a coven of witches descending on a house. And it's like, where do we go from there?
Paranormal or Purge?
Paranormal.
That was the third one.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah, kind of. Actually, the fourth one did that too.
Well, the last one I saw, that's what happened.
Yeah, but yeah, and that was kind of the whole origin of it, and I liked how they played it in, where it's like the second one was almost a prequel. Where
Right.
but,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
But still, God bless a company that can do that.
Yeah. Well,
You know,
it's also the
can
best
take,
way.
They can take a small independent movie,
Right.
buy it,
Right.
and then expand it into a bigger universe for a few movies.
Right.
I mean, Saw fucking did it for
Yeah.
8-9 movies
Yeah.
until it ended.
Right. Well, and it's like
You know what I mean?
you can even look at it. I mean, they also did Get Out. You know what I mean? So it's like,
absolutely.
like holy crap, man.
These guys, they're not dummies.
No,
the Blumhouse folks
the
are not dummies.
Insidious. They were part of the Insidious franchise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they do a great job of taking these movies.
So what you're saying is we got to get Jason Blum on this show.
Yeah. Sinister, which is also Ethan Hawke. Mm-hmm. You know.
I'm pretty sure Ethan Hawke thought he was doing the same movie. He just filmed it
Yeah.
twice.
Yes.
They kind of tricked him into this one.
They did. They definitely tricked him into this one. So,
Cut your hair, put on a suit.
yeah, cut your hair, put on a suit. We're doing this. This time it's not ghosts, it's people.
Yeah.
It's the prequel.
I enjoyed The Purge.
Yeah, this movie I don't like as much, and I've expressed my reasons why. But like I said, it is a great. It is the best movie of the three. I just enjoy the concept and the stupidity and fun.
Because we're not going to talk about the sequels probably ever.
Yeah.
I don't see us doing single episodes
no,
on
no.
Purge Anarchy or Purge Election Year.
No.
I do want to say Purge Election Year had the worst dialogue ever.
Yeah.
The guy who played Bubba Gump Shrimp
Okay.
in Forrest Gump,
Yeah.
his dialogue was clearly,
Yeah.
and I have no problem saying this, it was clearly black dialogue written by a white person.
Yes.
The line he had where it started with, "Y'all gotta come see this," led to, "We just a bunch of black folk." Oh, no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. "There's a bunch of black folk coming towards us, and we just a bunch of motherfucking fried chicken sitting in this van," was so
Yikes.
cringe-inducing.
Yikes.
I'm sorry. It was so, like, watching it, even I remember, because watching it now, I remembered watching it when it first came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, man, that's terrible. Like, whoever wrote his lines, and I wish I had the actor's name in front of me. It's like, it's Mackay something, the guy who played Bubba Gump.
Yeah, right.
I hate that I have to call him that, but I don't have his IMDb in front of me.
Yeah.
But his entire string of dialogue through the third Purge movie
Yeah.
was horrible.
Yeah, absolutely. And
In an otherwise okay movie. I'm not gonna say it's good. I'm not gonna say it's great. But an otherwise okay movie, he was like the fucking the green thumb in this whole fucking movie.
yeah. The thing with the third one, yeah, well, and I guess the second one to an extent is, and we'll see what happens with the first Purge. But,
I'm interested.
But
I wish I was cast in it. That'd be nice.
They didn't do what the Saw franchise did and haven't gone super overboard with the gore and gratuitous violence,
No, they haven't.
which I respect.
I like that.
definitely respect that out of this franchise, is because you could have easily, especially with some of the trailers that you saw from the second one, where it was like, oh my God, what are we doing? There's a guy that has like a red, white, and blue American flag guillotine. It's like, where the fuck do you keep that? The other 360.
That was in the third one.
That was in the third one.
That was in the third one. As they're driving down the street, they look out the window and there's a guillotine.
Yeah.
And somebody getting their head chopped off. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Did you roll that shit out tonight?
Yeah. Where do you keep that?
And then did you find somebody that you were able to subdue and put into this motherfucker to chop their head off?
Right.
And even if you did, are they the only one you're planning to do tonight?
Yeah. What is
That's a lot of effort for one headshot.
Yeah. Like, you gotta really like your guillotine.
It's a lot.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
Fucking, a lot of bullshit for one guillotine shot.
More guillotine, please.
More guillotine, please. Oh God, that's the Purge.
There's a lot of bullshit in the sequels.
Right, but they haven't gone Saw level.
No.
Where it's like, there's going to be acid and chest ripping. It's like, holy crap,
No,
guys.
because there's still, at the moment, I mean, they're now 4 deep. I still haven't seen the 4th one. I don't think any of us have.
Yeah.
But for the 3 that I do own, they're sticking with the formula.
Right.
Even though, okay, they're expanding past one house.
Right.
They're into the world.
Right.
You know. Okay, the second one I think was Los Angeles.
Yes.
The third one was DC.
Yep.
Crossbone is now a Secret Service guy.
Yep.
Even though he was just a
guy. Yeah.
He was a sergeant, an excommunicated
that's
sergeant.
Right. He was a
in the second
discharged
one,
sergeant
who was trying to get to his son's drunk driver killer.
Yeah.
That was his through line.
That was his through line, right?
In the second one, but now he's a Secret Service guy who has unlimited guys. I love the scene where he's walking through the mayor's mansion going, I want a guy there, I want a guy there, I want a guy. He said 15 guys.
Right.
By the way.
Yes.
It's like, how many motherfuckers do you have, dude?
Yeah, how many guys do you have?
And seriously, can't they carry more than 10 feet of people?
Yeah.
Anyway. They're sticking with the core of what the Purge is.
Right.
It's a bunch of lunatical motherfuckers going out and
trying to
killing
murder people. Right.
Murder people.
Yeah.
Like
So
and even to the point, and I know it would be lackluster as a movie if they just showed people robbing a convenience store.
Right.
The third one had that element where the girl,
they were trying to defend their
the teenage
house,
girls.
right?
Bubba Gump owned the convenience store
right.
that the teenage girls were trying to shoplift from.
Right, and he stops them, and then
he stops them,
and
then they show up
to try and
later.
Yeah.
And the whole crutch of the fucking movie is this girl with the fucking light bright cars.
Yeah.
Trying to get their candy bar and kill everybody because teenagers.
Yeah, right. So, for what it's worth,
yes,
the first Purge, which was released on July 4th, 2018.
7th June.
7th of June.
7th of June.
That's right.
Yeah. June 7th, 2013.
June 7th, 20... No, the first Purge.
I'm
He's talking
sorry.
a new one.
Yeah.
We're all fucked up.
Yeah.
You meant
the first
the
Purge.
the movie,
the fourth movie.
The movie, the first Purge.
Not
that was
first.
just released on the 4th of
Correct.
this year.
Correct.
I'm sorry.
So, just as we sit today, that had a budget of $13 million. It has already grossed $13.9 million.
$13 million is still not a lot of money.
But in 3 days.
Right.
Yeah,
No. I mean budget.
Budget-wise. Oh, these
going from the first one had 3.
Yes.
They're only
3.
adding $10 million?
I'm pretty sure that both this movie and the first one, or the third one, the fourth and the third one, so this is the highest, this is the biggest budget they've had at $13 million. Purge election year was at $10 million.
Yep.
And
second one?
The second one was at, Purge Anarchy, $9 million. So, for a movie that started with a budget of $3 million, or a franchise that started with a budget of $3 million, they're doing great, and people are going to see them.
Above all else, this whole podcast can be just a testament to the business sense of Blumhouse Productions.
Right. Well, and you look at yes,
going from $3 million, we're only going to give you $9 for the second one, and you make money. Okay, good.
Right.
$10 million for the next one. Okay, you made money. Good. Well, here's $13 million. Make some more motherfucking money.
Well, here's the thing. Technically, it already made money.
Right.
It already made money. So
brilliant.
Great. So there you go. There you go. That is Purge.
That is The Purge. From 2013 on that movie show. Coming up next week.
Next week.
It is it's a Boston movie.
It is.
The Equalizer, Denzel Washington.
I got a fun fact. I got a very, very fun fact about this movie.
Give me your fun fact real quick, because
No.
I got to Google something.
Well, I'm not going to give you the fun fact because it's about this movie. You're going to have to find. You're
Son of a bitch.
going to have to watch next week so I can tell you the very, very fun fact.
Fair enough.
I think I told Bill this fun fact earlier, so he might know.
Okay.
He might not know. I don't know.
Fine.
He's not going to chime in.
Nope.
That's fine.
My lips are sealed.
I don't need to know it. It's The Equalizer. It stars Denzel Washington, directed by Antoine Fuqua. Came out in 2014, and it was
Based on a TV show, apparently.
Apparently, that's another thing I didn't really know until after the fact. But it's also one of those movies that I was robbed of a role from.
You're going to love my story then.
Yeah. Fuck that guy from Stranger Things.
Thank you, and goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in to That Movie Show. I am Mike Wendt, Liam Stryker, Bill Neville behind the board. You can find us all on Twitter at Mike Wendt, at Liam NEI, at Bill Neville NEI, New Age Pop on Twitter, and of course, NewAgeInsiders.com for all of your audio and video archives of That Movie Show. Subscribe to us, favorite us wherever your favorite podcasting apps are found. See you next week.
Bye, everybody.